Welcome back, guys. I've been busy for about the last week or so doing other things, so I haven't been on the ranch. I'm a little lost on what we're doing. Bottle calves have been getting taken care of. I get the honor of feeding them once again, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. Then we're gonna conversate with Dad and see what's going on. I know he's planted corn and sprayed corn the last couple of days and been doing some more fencing. We did get some starter pellets. They're slowly starting on those. Okay, this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna set 2 down here, grab this holder. We're gonna bring Rowdy out. Come on, Rowdy. Put him right here. There you go, bud. And we're gonna grab these and go in here like this. 3 at once. And you're wondering why the other one's not in here. He's out in the pen right now with a new mom, working on figuring out how to nurse from a real mother. We had him nursing on her in the chute, but he's so used to being fed by a human that kind of hard. And I think the name for this calf, he's a male, and the name I liked most in the comments was Rico, like Uncle Rico off of Napoleon Dynamite, because my dad and I both love that movie. So this calf right here, new name is Rico. We got a few pellets in here from last night, so what I try to do is go like this, get them to lick on it, and then drop a few pellets on them, on their tongue when they're licking. Get that taste in their mouth. And then pretty soon you just get them all weaned over to these pellets. Then you don't have to feed them milk anymore after a while. This is the last of the spraying. We went over everything. Now I got a little bit of sorghum I just did 2 days ago planted. We're gonna spray some Roundup over top of that before it comes up. We got a little bit of an experiment coming up. So in that tote over there, that is liquid 28 liquid nitrogen. I no-tilled that sorghum into an old stand of alfalfa and grass that we'd grazed down until like the first few days of June. I'm gonna spray that nitrogen over top of that grass and alfalfa that's growing. Burn that plant down enough. We're supposed to get a little shot of rain here in a couple days. Ideally, that sorghum would get that rain, take off growing. The alfalfa would come to after about a week of that burn down kind of on the leaf deal and give that sorghum a chance to get ahead of it. It's gonna be kind of an experiment. We'll keep you posted as we go along. What the frick happened?
Need a little chunk of hose. Major blowout.
Hit her about 37 feet and blew out a little chunk of the sprayer hose there. So I'm gonna go grab a new chunk for him and we'll get it replaced. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Perfect. Field where we just planted all this sorghum is these fence line feed bunks, and our plan is to put tire mats all along here. When it gets muddy in the spring, then calves can come up and step on them tire mats, not be standing in the mud while they're eating, and obviously the feed will be on the other side of them. They'll be able to step up on them and eat through that bottom ring. So here's where we had all them heifers out here. We had like 50 heifers, but now it's just alfalfa that's starting to come back, and we want to, this is where we're gonna spray that nitrogen to burn the alfalfa down. Hopefully the sorghum starts up in between there because we no-tilled it in here. And then as that sorghum's coming up, hopefully that alfalfa comes back right after it and it'll all come together and we'll be able to bale it up all in one deal. We'll either bale it and wrap it or we'll chop it, I believe. We don't dry bale any sorghum just because it takes so long to dry it out, because it's a thick stock, so it holds a lot of moisture in there, so it's hard to dry it out. He's rocking and rolling now, so I'm gonna go check on the corn, and that's already popping up. It's been out for about a week now and it's already popping up, so we're gonna go look at that. He's gonna keep spraying. So here you can see some little baby foraged corn plants. Not bad for only being 7 days planted since they're planted.
Time to plant corn. This is a BMR grazing corn. A lot of these maroon colored seeds, which are I don't know, about a third or better is that color, and the ears will be that color too. So I've done this for quite a few years. Tried some different corns, always end up going back to this one. This is Ray Brothers. I think it's a little bigger corn, like a 94-day corn. Or we're planting with an air seeder, so it ends up being like 22 pounds per acre when you do like 40,000 or 39,000. He's giving her. I just got done spraying the first field that he went around or went through.
Keep you guys updated as it grows. We got this field here. We got that field across that road. We have this field right over the next road, and then we have a field about a mile over. I think it's about, it's not much, maybe 100 acres total of corn that we got. Well, actually, I think we did some up on the hill too, so probably got about 140 acres of corn. Big time farming. You know, it's summertime, right?
I thought you were rolling hay.
Rolling hay.
Get out of my face. God damn it.
I'm helping Jim move some stuff up to the old barn up there. We're moving stuff in and out of storage. Just grabbed the old baler out of there. One of them. We have 3 balers, all with interchangeable parts. That way we can scrap one if we need to during the season. You got 2 feet. Oh! Well, you got the first little black area sprayed out there. Now we're gonna load up some of that nitrogen in here. Spraying it out just so we don't accidentally round up all of our alfalfa and it won't come back then.
I had a couple inches.
Grab the old skid steer here. Lift that joker up and then drain her right in there. But we can't seem to find the right fitting, so he's got some rando piece there. I take it that doesn't fit? The last little bit. And then he's gonna go spray her up again. We're rinsing into a bucket, and then we're gonna put it on my mom's flowers up there on the porch. If it kills them, then we're not gonna tell her we did it, but if they really grow, then we're gonna tell her we put a little bit of liquid nitrogen in there. Hopefully we don't kill them. Try to get it all in the dirt. So he's done spraying. Now we just went and had some dinner. We're loading up. We're gonna go build some more fence. Today we get to slam in a few of the metal pipe posts and build some pipe braces.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna weld on little bolts that hold it in place. Oh god.
Seinfeld quote of the day.
Serenity now. Serenity now.
Serenity now! There, I did it! I beat Braun! Come on, let's see how the computer.
Those are gonna go drill a hole in the post when we pound them in, and that'll hold that post up like we showed you before until we get the cable wrapped around there. Then the compression from that cable will squeeze those posts together and then hold the cross stick in place. Right over that hill, about half mile from here, is where we built that box for that water tank and where we ended up. So our cows are over there right now. But
about in there.
We're gonna slap this brace together and then we're gonna run our correction posts along. We got a couple wood posts with that we're gonna take and put out there because obviously these fences aren't straight up in the hills. Bingo bango. Bit rough out here. Ride 'em, cowboy.
Donkey butter.
Get ready for the buckhorn. Yeah. Well, we put like 4 corrections out there where we want our posts to be. We just did them with white posts, so now we're gonna whack in the wood posts. Face them. Don't matter? Don't matter. Which way?
Tiny bit. So I got a twofold, very important job. See, he's down there. I gotta line him up. The main thing is I gotta make sure that he keeps moving, that he doesn't stop or lay down or anything like that. Seems like if you can keep him moving, you can just keep him moving. So then we lay down back here, the four-wheeler, and then we kind of wait. We will move ahead a little bit if we need to. It'll get too hard to see once in a while, and I gotta move a little closer. Get on the old quad. Turn the camera on me to make sure it knows that I do some walking once in a while too.
It is.
Not just Dane. Oh, my leg. Here, Dane, you take over.
we're out of wire for this stretch. We got about 3/4 of the way probably, so we're gonna go back to the pickup, grab another spool, tie it on over there, run that spool the whole way, and then cut it back there, and then run it to right here, and we'll splice the top one, and we'll have 2 wires ran before dark, hopefully. I got a break for a little bit. The holes are in line, so there's no insulators. They're PVC posts, and there's holes drilled in them. So you just hit the second or the third hole down from the top, and then the 5th hole down below that. So like the 8th hole down from the top. 2 strands, and we've done a couple fences with this same stuff, and we really like them. So we're gonna keep building them like this until we really have a reason to stop. So.
Let's go find him and help him.
We finally got that one ran, both the wires. It was a grind. Dad and I had to team up on this last, on the bottom one. I would come back here about halfway. He was down at the very end putting it through the posts, and he would just pull it and I would just keep pulling, give him some slack, and then he would hit the holes on the posts. So it's a grind when you try to build these bendy cross fences and you're coming up and down these hills pulling that wire. But I'm gonna go pick him up and we're gonna tie these off and we'll be done.
We were in the house at 3 o'clock and it's 9:17.
Only an 8-hour or a 6-hour fence.
And this is a little over a half a mile. We built the corners, not this corner, the other corner. Ran 2 wires, and Dane pounded all the posts except for, no, you pounded them all.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta go down the other end, make sure we had enough wire. We gotta add a little bit on, put that last spring on, and staple them correction posts when we drive by. And
so 7-hour half mile.
7 hours and for a half a mile.
If we would have built this brace, probably.
Yeah. Timeless should sponsor me. Timeless, what do you think? We're building these fences nice, we're promoting the product. Let's do it.
Yeah. No insulator, man.
No.
You don't even care. I lied to you guys once again. We didn't finish the fence. Right there is where we ran out, and we had to go about another 200 yards probably. So we had pulled that wire all the way through, and we pulled it off the spool, and we pulled it 200 yards too far. So we'll finish up the project tomorrow. We'll catch you in the next episode.
Possibly some hay too. We got about 40 acres of hay down. So we'll see if there'll be maybe some raking action and maybe the first bale of the year.
Yep, haying season is almost fully upon us here. We got some hay down and we could get into that next video, so you'll have to stay tuned. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Open your gullets, fellas, and take it in.
Peace.